Oh, snow-nado's coming at us. Oh.
For the past 2 months, winter had been a ghost. Not a single flake had touched the forest floor, and the White Mountain National Forest was anything but white. Another season of waiting, staring out the window, watching the days slip by without the backcountry filling in. We had routes mapped out, dreams sketched in snow that didn't exist. Eventually, we stopped checking the forecast, stopped bothering to wax our skis, and put our time into other things. Maybe winters just aren't what they used to be.
Special treat.
But then, just as we had given up all hope,
Oh my god, it's dumping out. Oh my god. Look at it. The rigs are covered. I just was out here like 10 minutes ago and this hadn't started yet. And now there's at least 2 inches on the truck.
late at night, it started falling. Quiet at first, almost hesitant, like it knew we wouldn't believe it. But by morning, the sound of the plow trucks scraping down Main Street was music to my ears. And for the next 9 days and counting, the White Mountains have been earning back their name.
So back in the 1960s, there was an ambitious group of skiers that worked with the forestry, the National Forest Service, to build a bunch of backcountry ski routes in the White Mountain National Forest. But back then, a lot of those routes had way more snow than we typically get now. You could really rely on them all winter to be skiable. Today, not so much. And we are on one of those trails right now because for the first time in like 5 years, there's been enough snow to do it. We think. There's a few water crossings. There's 2 ponds you have to go across that are actually part of the route. So if the pond's not frozen enough, you have to turn around or you have to sort of bushwhack another way. But we got a ton of snow in the past 2 weeks. It hasn't stopped snowing for, I think, 9 days straight. So there's a lot of snow in here. It's really light, fluffy stuff. Look at it. It's just beautiful. Look at that. And that is rare in New England. Usually we get that New England chowder stuff where it's kind of thick, kind of packs down as you ski it. This should just plow right through it. So we are heading, show you guys, down here. This is a hiking trail. The beginning starts as a hiking trail in the summer, but in the winter, there's a separate route. Sort of a secret backcountry ski route because not a lot of people use it. So once we get past this, we're going to be way out in the wilderness. And the ski route, it's sort of unknown how long it really is because the length is based off the hiking trail, but the ski route takes a different path. So I've got a new watch, new Coros Apex 2 Pro watch that I'm really excited about because it tracks all that, tracks your elevation, tracks your, your vitals, your heart rate, all that stuff. But it has a specific backcountry ski touring mode. And I was like, what? That's amazing because backcountry Nordic you know, just touring, straight up touring, is not wildly popular. Typically it's alpine touring, where it's more about the down than about the tour. So we're all about the tour, and there is a very fun, rewarding down on the other side of the elevation that we have to get up to. So I'm really excited. It's been years since we've been trying to do this route, and I think there's finally enough to do it. It's freezing cold, so I hope the camera holds up. This thing's tough in cold weather. Any camera, any electronics are tough in cold weather. So let's get to it. Wow, the snow really picked up. I'm gonna put my goggles on a little bit. Woo, this is cool. What a good day to like choose. I just stepped off trail to get that shot. Look at that. That is crazy. It is so deep. I've never seen these things sink like that. Wow. Cool little cascade down there. It's neat. Wow. Yeah, I'm kind of glad somebody broke trail last week to kind of give a little pack down to what's already fallen the past couple days. We'd be swimming in it. Wow, all those mountains are just not visible right now.
It's just like a patch of, like, what do we say, like 6 miles of wilderness that you can only get to by foot, but it took like probably a total of 60 miles of driving.
Yeah,
car spotting to make it happen. It's kind of funny how what it takes.
I know,
just to see this little part of wilderness that you would never see otherwise.
Yeah, the things you do. It's true. And look at the snow. Yeah, I was just gonna say, I just had to do the same thing. Put your, you want me to get it?
Yes. That happened when you got 3 pairs of mittens
out real
on.
quick. It's a big hood.
Yeah.
Just enough, right? To keep the snow off your neck? Is that all you want? It's really piling up. This little pocket of wilderness over here, this is a heavy, heavy snow belt. Like when there's no snow anywhere else in the White Mountains, this seems to have a bunch. It's just where it sits and how the winds come in, the little ponds and lakes that kind of, I think, add to the moisture of the air. Wow. What a perfect day to do this. I know, look at that.
Only gonna last for a second. Whoa, look.
Blue sky? What?
Still snowing though.
It's still snowing. Wow, that looks beautiful. Look at that.
Wow.
The way it's lit up the trail. Whoa. Wow. That is magical right now. Oh my God. Boy, does that feel good. Sun popped out for literally like 5 seconds. We're like, yes! It just like lights up your soul because you're so used to seeing gray in New England. And when we do get sunny days for sure, but a lot, they don't run together. They're kind of sporadic. So you get a lot of gray and you're in sort of a like hibernation mode when that happens.
Oh, and that's, I think, a good point is that's why we do these kind of things. in the winter, because when you don't see the sun, that is a cause of depression. So
Yeah.
as a human being, these are the things that you have to just go and do. Like,
Yeah.
embrace where you live, no matter where it is.
Yep. In the absence of the sun, movement is a great thing. Being outside. This little pine grove is cool. Woo!
This is weird. Like, are we going the right way?
I think the split's down here.
Okay. Well, I'm going to check the...
Nice, we got a little down. Cool. Uh-oh, I'm gaining on you. Beautiful. This is a fun little down. Been working on my telly turns a little bit here and there. Wow. Yeah. Wow, this is awesome. Woohoo! Whoa, that was a sweet down. That was faster than I was expecting, actually. That was cool. My eyes are watering. I couldn't see. Oh.
Wow. That was awesome. I hope that we're going the right way.
That was so fun.
That was fun.
That was worth it, even if it isn't.
Oh, is it right there?
I think it's right here. Cool bridge. Neat.
Hey, this might be a good spot to eat our bread.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's a perfect spot. I'm gonna go look at the map real quick. Yeah, that's right. I knew it. That felt right. It looks so different because there's so much snow on it.
It was like right off the. I didn't realize it would go down for a bit.
Yeah, because we went that way last year for a different trail. So we got 3.7 still. Yeah, let's see how accurate the forestry is to my watch, because this is GPS, so it's going to be satellite. So this is accurate.
That was so fun coming down.
So that's 2.6 miles, 2.59.
Yeah, that's about right.
And we gained 600 feet in that 2.5 miles. That's a typical White Mountain trail for you. So this is where we're heading. Right here, so Greeley Ponds Trail. We're going to the ponds first, and then Route 112 is where we parked. And we just came from back there. It's snowing again, which is amazing. This spot, man. Wow. What do you get there?
I made some pumpkin bread in honor of our late little Maltese Yorkie buddy. He passed away, and we always made his food homemade, and we always put pumpkin in it. And I had some left, and every time I looked at it, I got sad because I thought of it. I'm like, you know what? I need to eat this pumpkin so I quit being sad. And you know what, buddy? I bet you're glad you're not here right now because you hated the cold.
I mean, how can you be sad eating chocolate chip pumpkin bread?
Oh, cheers to buddy.
Cheers.
Miss you,
Love
buddy.
my little furry friend, but nothing in life is permanent, and you have to accept that, and then you have to grow from it and enjoy what you have. That's what we do.
You really do get attached to something for 18 years,
man.
though.
Wow, do you hear that?
Yeah.
The weather just changed.
That's right. I put my
Holy
jacket
cow,
on.
this wind's ripping up there. You can hear it where the pond is. So you can the wind just whips up there. Now it's coming down here though. Hear that?
Ah, boy. Let's get moving then.
Wow. We got a storm rolling in here. Oh my God. Wow. All right.
It was sunny 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. Hoods up, because the
Hoods
snow's
up.
going to be falling off the trees, so you don't want that getting back behind your neck. Oh, this is sweet. Yeah, you're good. Not super steep. Ooh, man, I can hear the wind coming off the pond. Boy. Oh. Whoa, this is a little crazy. It's a hairpin. Woo! Nice.
Woo, that was pretty good.
Yeah, that was cool. This is not what I was picturing either. The way the trail looks, it's really wide. Cool, huh? Isn't this awesome? Hey, you just glide through the wilderness. So cool. Whoa!
This is the time where you start breaking trail now.
Yeah? Alright. I'm into that. I'm into that. Let's get these legs moving. This is neat to see something I've never seen before, even though it's right where we live. It's just the conditions never seem to work out. Wow, this is beautiful.
With only a mile left to the pond, Nikki and I settle into the longest climb of the day. We go quiet. The moment's coming, and we're both a little on edge, pretending not to notice. A dunked boot in these temps? Instant frostbite. Fall in? Well, then our adventure turns into survival.
Little creek. Yeah, see, we're getting closer to the pond because there's one of the little outflows, one of the little creeks coming down from it. And there's two main ponds that you can go out to. They're just surrounded by this beautiful, like, cirque of cliffs and mountains and forests. It's just so cool. I just love, it's a spot that I frequent a lot. Nikki too. Okay, take your hands out of your loops for now. In case you go in, you got to be able to
God.
climb, and your poles will hinder you if you do that.
Oh God.
Just a precaution. All right, let's go assess this. See what happens here. This is the first pond we got to cross. It's been pretty cold, but there has been a couple warm-up days, so we really need to make sure we are doing this right here. Wow, man, wow, that wind is crazy. Yeah, we'll hug the side, obviously, but I think it feels all right. Here, guys, check this out. Wow. It is raw, just vast, lean wilderness right here. You know what? This is shorter to cross, and the ski trail's on that side. Instead of skirting this and going to the end, let's just cross here instead. Yeah, stay away from the stumps because those are weak points. No matter how cold it is, how frozen I think stuff is, I just always get a little more heightened when it comes to crossing lakes. Oh, snow tornadoes coming at us. Oh! Alright, this is a little safe spot for a second. Wow! Woo! Hello, weather! Wow! This is right here is a lot safer than way over there because it's marshy, so if you fall in, at least it's just a marsh. Yeah, see, guys, right there, that's soft. I put my pole right in that. So the snow is protecting us, but I can feel it in spots push through. So that thaw definitely did something underneath us. There's a little peak way, see that tree poking up right there? There's another mountain behind that, and in there is the second pond we have to cross. That one's a little different. This one has a lot more shore that we're kind of safe on. If we go in, it's like right there, you know. The other one, it's just kind of just shoulders off from the woods line, so you just got to be really careful. Back into the woods, out of the wind. It's calm in here. I love being in the trees. I'm glad I love being in the trees because there's a lot of them in the Northeast. There's not a lot of open stuff, so you're gonna really love the intimacy of the forest more than the big vast open, you know, vistas. We do have little spots like that, but this is more what you get, which I love. Man, that battery did not last long. It hinders me from doing a lot of setup shots because the camera's out in the cold too long. So I try to be quick with it. That was different. It feels so calm now in the forest. There was one spot where I went to pick up the camera, went back to pick up the camera for the one setup shot that I've been able to do, and I did poke my pole through a spot. So stick. You did? Yeah, stick to the. I didn't want to freak you out in the moment. I just wanted you to get going. You know what I mean? Keep moving forward like you were.
Well, I'm freaked out now. We still gotta cross more water.
Just taking a quick breather here, letting the sun warm us up a little bit. So we just came from the lower pond, and the upper pond feeds the lower pond, so we kind of fall in this little like marshy area up to the pond, and this is a pretty solid little climb. So we're gonna punch up that, just tuck up underneath these cliffs that you see, and then across the pond. So this is like a cool part of the adventure because you're getting to the height of land slow. You're quickly approaching the height of land that you're gonna get to for the day. And that always feels sort of bittersweet because the down's coming, which is amazing. That means, you know, you get to glide down, but at the same time it also means the adventure's half over. So and I just love being outside any time of year, but when snow is like this, it's hard to want to be inside. But Nikki says she's got some surprise for us at the end, so I don't know what it is. I could probably guess, but I don't even want to try to ruin the surprise. So we always try to surprise each other with little things on some of these adventures. So yeah, so we're gonna punch up this, get to the pond, and descend down to our little surprise. Beautiful in here. We're actually following a little creek, so we're on top of a little creek that flows into that pond, but that's what the trail is in winter.
You're gonna have to break for a while.
Yeah, I'll break. This is a hell of an adventure. This is awesome. There's where the hiking trail splits off again. This is us here. Oh, so beautiful. Amazing. All right, get my hands out of my loops. We're gonna get to the pond here. Hands out of loops.
What?
Hands out of loops. The same thing also too is disconnect your chest strap, so if you have to slip out of your backpack too. All that stuff's like really crucial in the moment. I can get it. Leave your mittens on. You got it? Okay, yeah, because if you can slip out, get down to your skis, unclip your skis, the faster you can do that, the safer, more chance you have. So I gotta undo my waist belt too. There we go. Yeah, it's good to be free from all the stuff that's tied to you, like your backpack and your poles, so that if you need to reach down and unclip while you're like underwater, God forbid, but you can do that. Let's see what we got here. All right, So I am on land right now. Let's see how it feels. What's beneath me? I don't see anything seeping. And I'm hitting. Wow, that's deep. I don't see anything seeping. Just stick to the edge. All right, here we go. Here we go, here we go. It's cool in here. This is good, this is good. Staying right on top of it. Okay. I'm gonna get up here next to the trees for a second. Right here is solid. This is earth right here, I can feel it. How you doing, all right?
Yeah, just scared.
I want to do another pole check. Oh yeah, that's good right there. I hit solid. Moving on. We gotta go around this corner. It's a pretty long little traverse, so good to move swiftly. You see the end. Come on. Be good to us. Be good to us. There's a lot of weight on this pond right now with all this snow, but at the same time it does help distribute ours. Always look back and check your buddy. There's times where I would maybe rope us together. I have rope, but I don't think it's necessary today. So this is where we want to be kind of quick. From here to there. That's where I want to go, but be careful right there because that's running water. Yeah. And let me turn around before you start going so I'm facing you if I need to come grab you. Feels good. See, there's a spring right there, and that always means not solid. So that is a little slushy, but it's okay. I can see how it's sticking to my pole. That's a good sign that it's a little wet underneath there. It's maybe not a good sign, but that's a sign that there's water. Soft, like soft ice. But you'd be surprised how thin ice can be while it supports you. Wow, this is deep. Okay, let me turn around, face Nikki, and make sure she's all right crossing. Just be quick.
Water back there.
Yeah, it got soft next to that spring.
Whew. Did it.
Nice job. Well, that was the most stressful part, at least.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that we're totally out of control on the down usually.
That's
so
fine. I'm used to that.
Nice job. Good job. Proud of you. Now you can.
It's actually so weird that I just skied from another town to my town through the wilderness.
It's amazing.
And seeing nobody else.
I'm so grateful for national forests and national parks, state parks, and I don't know. I hope we always have this stuff to play in and appreciate. All right, guys, we've reached the height of land. We got to descend all down there. So there's a couple little like kick and glide spots, but most of it's down. And there's a hiking trail that goes up there to the top, but yeah, we made it to this point. I'm excited to show you guys what's ahead of us. I've never been able to do it, so this is pretty cool opportunity. And also, I just really appreciate everybody that tunes in year-round, especially because I know our channel is very seasonal and not everybody likes the same stuff. But I think anybody can just appreciate being out in the woods and being out in the wilderness. And if you don't have snow where you live, it's kind of cool to see it. You know, I mean, look at this. It just transforms a wilderness. And if you do have snow, you can relate. So I hope you guys enjoy this stuff. This is a little more of a raw format video because I just can't do the cinematic setup shots. The camera will not last. I've already been through 2 batteries and this is it. So this is the last one. So I'm gonna throw the chesty on. You guys are gonna get my point of view. Nikki's already up ahead having a good time, and we're gonna get this trip done and enjoy whatever surprise Nikki said she had. All right, let's do this. Oh wow, Nikki made a nice trail for me. I'm gonna fly down this. Yeah. Nice. Real nice. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. This tunnel, Nikki kind of plowed for me. Pretty sweet, actually. My skis kind of just do their thing. I'm not really even turning. They're just kind of tic-tacking off the sides. Awesome. Oh, man. So grateful for this day. I'm always in a grateful mood when I'm out in the woods, especially the cold. It like really pulls you into like a singular sort of emotion. What's some stuff you guys are grateful for today? I'd love to hear in the comments. I just like hearing from you guys in general. I feel like we're all, even though we've never met in person, some of us have. I really feel like I have just a community of friends to talk to on there, and I hope you guys feel the same way. So let me know 3 things you're grateful for this month or this week or this year. I'm gonna say I'm grateful for true winter, our national forests, our national parks. We just had our first fall.
Double eject.
And we had a double eject of a banana and a water bottle. The banana laying in the snow is just like a weird thing.
If you guys want to learn really good technique on your Nordic skis, do not watch this channel.
And I'm grateful for Nikki and all the awesome, strong, beautiful, amazing women that are in my life and that are in the world. None of us would be here without them. So those are the things I'm grateful for today and always grateful for. Let me make that clear. Woohoo! That is awesome. Wow. Are you kidding me, guys? Just to have this little conversation with you, I just float through the trees. Unbelievable. Wow. Wow. Let's just let the camera roll. How's that sound, guys? How's that sound? Let's just let it roll. I want you to see everything I get to see today. Unbelievable. Wow. There she is, flying. Boy, that is well designed, isn't it? Look at this rock. Split right in half. Look at that. Oh, the fresh, the fresh. Oh man.
Finally checked that off our bucket list.
I know. That's a bucket list item. Nice, dude. Yeah. There it is, still in one piece, not hit by the plow. Right to the tailgate, man. That was awesome. Very, very cool. Nice job. Hell yeah. Good job.
That was awesome.
That's something we've been wanting to do for a long time. Oh, that's cool. You hold it down to finish so it doesn't finish by accident.
Oh, that's nice.
Way better than the last watch I had.
6 miles, I'm gonna guess.
3.5 hours. Max speed 17 miles an hour.
That's too fast.
1,600 calories. 1,400 gain. And 6 miles, right on, almost on the dot, dude. 5.97. That was a good guess you had.
Nice. I feel like I know mileage pretty well.
You have a very good judge of distance. I've noticed that when we ride bikes too. That was a good tour.
Out here, you don't conquer anything. The land allows you to pass, or it doesn't. The cold bites, the climbs burn, the crossings test you, to see if you're fully present with it all. It reminds you who's in charge, It just exists. And in the end, that's the lesson. You move with the land, not against it. If you're wise, you listen, you respect, and if you're lucky, you make it through. The real reward was never about reaching the end, but knowing you connected with something far bigger than yourself. And of course, that warm beverage at the end never hurts.
What do we got going on here?
I am making homemade maple cappuccinos off the back of the truck. I've got this nice little steamer that you just plug into the outlet in the truck.
Awesome.
Maple to the milk. And
Ooh.
I always like to top it with a little pumpkin pie spice.
Nice.
Those are my favorite little New England style.
Yeah. This is the best.